When there's an injustice against you or someone you love or someone you believe in, stand up. Don't sit down on them. They need you.
Welcome to Popcorn Planet's Pop Culture Justice. I am Andy Signore, and we are watching Johnny Depp win massively. Oh my God, Kim. This is epic. Guys, we wanted to tape this because it was kind of weirdly, couldn't rewind on the cons feed, so we're going to go watch it with you, the best parts now. All the Johnny, all the appearances, all the fans. My God, they went crazy. This was a massive win for Johnny Depp, his career, and moving forward. And I got to be honest, Kim, I got a little emotion watching it. We're going to watch it again, but Kim is here. Welcome, Kim. How you doing?
I am doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. And yeah, this is a, let me make sure I have you here. I thought I had you here. This was an amazing win for him on so many levels because he's back working. He's back working and the fans are reacting. It's not Twitter or, stands of a certain actress who shall never be named. This was just the real people in France, and they were so excited to see him, support him, and it was so wonderful to see him back in action, being the actor that he is. Looking great, looking happy. It was really, really amazing to see. So we have there's obviously a lot of photos and things are coming in, but the fans were going nuts. We're going to play the footage for you. But yeah, Kim, did you get to see this yet, or are you going to be watching it with us?
I am watching it with you for the first time, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's just kind of great because it's like he obviously has been through so much, but to finally have him at this big event, opening the event, the sweet justice of here's his other Grindelwald, Mads Mikkelsen showing up before him, and he's gonna have to sit there and watch Johnny as King Louis. It's just pretty great. Yeah, massive event, a lot of big stars there. Michael Douglas, Catherine Zeta-Jones. It was Uma Thurman there was just tons of them, hard to keep track of it all, but massive big night. And it was also kind of crazy because like we saw Brie Larson herself refuse to take the bait and knock him. And if you missed that first morning, go watch that. It's a great video because it's just encouraging to see even these big supporters of the movements are at least taking the pause to be like, all right, let me really look into this before I sound ignorant or say something. So Brie Larson doesn't get a lot of support on certain channels, but I'm going to show it where it is because I appreciate her honest response. So good for her. But here we go. We got the clip. Let's start watching this. We got a few 13 minutes of footage here. Here he is, Johnny arriving
here,
live,
getting out of his car, being acclaimed by the.
What a far cry
crowd.
from where we were this time last year.
Here, his sunglasses on, his ponytail. Everybody's gone hysterical. Of course, it's Johnny Depp. A big surprise for this festival. So Louis XV in my Wentz film. I mean, that's the magic of cinema, going from Captain Jack Sparrow, a Caribbean pirate, to Louis XV. And here he is signing autographs. My Wentz said she cast, first of all, French actors. She was looking for a French actor, and then she thought of Johnny Depp. Since John Waters' Crybaby, she's been in love with him, which of course that film is here in Cannes. She met him, and she was
this is just so cool to see everybody losing it, everybody wanting the autograph, the photo.
But he does speak French, even though he's got a slight
I don't know how
accent.
to say this because I know he's usually very reserved, but he seems very excited.
Yes.
Like it's not like he's trying to keep back. Like you could tell he's like, okay. I don't want to. But he's excited and good for him. It's wonderful.
Is with us in Cannes this evening.
Yeah,
I love somebody brought their dog.
Johnny written on them.
It's hard to not, but it's at the same time, you gotta be up. You want to give these fans who have been waiting you a good experience. A lot of them they're waiting for him, and he's excited to see them. And yeah, he wants to give them that experience. And kudos as he's trying to give everyone their little moment, shaking hands.
Oh, people are signing Sauvage.
Sauvage ads.
Everything's fine.
Sauvage.
There was a bit of a controversy during the film, during the shoot.
Love that short. I don't care. It's so funny.
But everyone has
And there's Ma Wen. Now I learned things I didn't know. There was a big one today. Now I don't know who this co-star is. I meant to Google it.
But working with an American,
but super cute. See them
is not
embrace.
like working with French actors, for example.
And I love he's like, yeah, let's pose for photos with all the fans.
Johnny's dressing room doors.
It's not
She
the
did
press,
that
but he's just very giving and supportive of his co-stars and
never
stuff.
again. There we have Johnny Depp and Pierre Richard. What a,
But then it's also like, all right, get out of the way, dude. We're here to look at Johnny.
Here at the 76 Cannes Film Festival.
That he does.
amazing when you think.
But yeah, I
that
mean,
this is
it's
the
so
film
nice for him to go down the row and signing everything he's done. He could have just ignored all that. But he always makes a point to go give the fans a moment, give their photos.
In all of the Weber films.
Oh my God, that woman,
And
poor
here he is
woman
starring
photobomb.
alongside Johnny
Woo!
Depp
In his
today.
photo.
Isn't that amazing?
But yeah, this is a lot of folks. Smart to wear glasses on this carpet, so you can just be looking everywhere and you don't have to worry about looking at the camera.
Yeah.
It's a lot to digest. It's a lot of flashbulbs and screaming and
Yeah.
She wanted to go up the
they got a lot of
social ranks
sandbags
with
you're
her
walking over
feminine
and trying to.
charms
It's
to
just
get there. She was a courtesan, and her lover, the Count of Dubarry, made sure she met the king, and she became the king's mistress.
It's so good to see him just kind of taking it all in. And long overdue. And I have the feeling, based on this type of reception and the way that people are embracing him, this is the first of many to come.
Yep.
It's not over.
well, that's why this is a win, because look, his film is someone that are knocking him over. His film isn't up for a consideration. It can't win because it's being released, I guess, too quickly.
DNA was another film by
And so a lot of films that come in like this are that way. Indiana Jones isn't up for a consideration either. But he's won. This is the win, guys.
Yeah.
To see this many this serious of an industry event, taking this so seriously. Now we cut the thank you, Steph, for the cut. We saved some time. We cut to the portion of them now coming to the red carpet, and now this is my win, and the cast. My Wen is the writer-director who did the film.
Talking to the son of my
And now they're going to walk the carpet together as a cast, which is nice.
Diego Lefort is his name.
Now, my Wen, I didn't realize,
Onto his mum's hand.
for those of you who didn't know, do you know who she is, Kim?
So he has.
The name sounds
really
familiar, but I'm
embraced the
terrible with
project
putting names to faces.
I'd never heard of her. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen her or anything. And then I learned, oh, nope, that's not true. Do you know who she played?
And the film, Marie Antoinette.
Ready for your mind to blow? Ready for
I'm
this,
ready.
guys?
I'm ready.
She was the blue alien in Fifth Element.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Mind blown. Mind blown.
Right? I was like,
Mind
what?
blown.
She's the I forget what the character's name is in that film. But that was like and then yeah, when I see it, I'm like, oh, I can't unsee it now. That's her. I can't find a high res.
I love how the side by side too is also her wearing blue. It's just
Seriously.
very, very
Oh my
fitting.
god, all these low rem images. Anyway, there you go. She was she played the blue alien before Avatar was in.
There you go.
Sophia
Trendsetter.
Coppola gave
Thank
her
you, Karen I, for the $2 super chat. Appreciate your support. Keep it coming, guys. Now here they are walking down together as a cast. So proud.
So nice.
And there were all these weird rumors about the two of them, but no, they're there hand in hand supporting the film. She did some interview, like putting it all out. She's like, no, there was one misunderstanding once. It was never happened again. There was no drama, tiff, whatever.
I'm sure that, you know, everybody here has never had a misunderstanding with a coworker before in their entire
In
life.
a creative work environment, Kim? Never.
Never. Everyone is just kumbaya all the
Always.
time, especially with pressure. When pressure
Yeah.
and deadlines come in, everybody's just fantastic about everything.
While you're speaking a language you don't typically speak French. She speaks it very well, but yeah, like imagine that. That's what I heard. It was like learning the lines, and she interrupted and that there was this. He's like, I need to learn them or I can't do it. It was honest when I heard it happen, and it's like, okay, they had one moment of creative difference out of a whole film. I'd say that's pretty good. That's a success.
Also, A-list star is late to set.
What a surprise! I'm late to every show.
When we had to tell
I am in
Johnny
shock.
It was time to get ready for his set. I went and knocked on the door, and that was something which must not be done. He explained to me that must not be done, and it didn't happen again. So that was just a cultural difference, and it's all water under the stream now. Water under the bridge, rather.
Yeah, she just talked about it. She mentioned it too. Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp
Here it is.
used a coach so that his French sounded appropriate for the 17th.
Yeah, I'm just pausing here so we can see that. But yeah, good attire. I like the tux.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he speaks French. And I remember an article. It was an interview we translated. I meant to do an article about it or a video about it, but something else came up. But she talked about, she originally was looking at some other actors because it's a French role. And obviously she did that first. And then one of them couldn't, the one she wanted to, so she started looking out and she then realized, oh, Johnny. And then was super impressed with how well he spoke in French because it's all in French, guys. And I can understand why that would maybe have paused. You wouldn't go immediately to Johnny first because it's a King Louis who's French. But the fact that she saw it and then they met and he proved it and got it as a French, second language, that's quite impressive.
I think, though, it's pretty obvious that Johnny has a lot of respect for the language and for the people. I don't think it's coming from, it's coming from a place of love, and he wants to do it justice. He wants to do it well. And if you have an actor that's committed to that, I think it's a fantastic thing because they're willing to put in the work. And I think he did.
100%. But yeah, I mean, again, whole cast happy. Everyone's excited to see him. Fans were going nuts. A lot of flashbulbs. At the end of the day, this is a win. No matter what anyone else out, there's a few of the supporters trying to tarnish that, and we'll react to that tomorrow. Let's focus on the win today because this is a win. This is what matters, and he's winning majorly. This is exactly what he should be doing. Going to film festivals, meeting with the fans, doing this kind of stuff. It's wild this is even in question. I don't know who these people are. They're back. They're stepping up, going to the next stage. It's I like the way they do the carpet. They keep the carpet sort of sparse, and then they bring them in, and there's a guy who's just always like, all right. And then they port them left and right to the crowds, to the cameras, move them in the next spot, left to right to the crowds. It's kind of a smart move. And then they go up to the steps. They'll do their last spot. And then we'll see them go into the theater because, yes, they're going to watch the film. That's why they're there. They're there last. There he is. Big laugh. Good to see him laughing. But they're there to watch the film tonight. This is the premiere of the movie.
Yeah.
Mads, and all the celebrities were there. Uma, they're all going to see Johnny's film, which to me, it's like, yes, please. Massive win. Go ahead. You were saying something, Kim.
I was just going to say, right there, you just see him being greeted with love and all of them together as a team. It's just a really beautiful thing. And I really I agree with you. I don't want to focus on the people that are being negative today because you can slice it any way you want. But the court found what the court found, and the general public feels the way the general public feels. And he is rising, and I'm ready for it.
Bring it. It's time.
Yep.
Long overdue. Gene Rick says, let's start a super chat chain. Go for it. Train Choo Choo. Appreciate you, Gene Rick. It's the Scott. I so hope AH sees this. Go GD. I mean, she is, but let's not talk about her. Carbonized Stardust sent, thank you so much. Benny's Johnny. Oh man, you're going to make me speak French. Kyle, I tout la success et beaucoup de bonheur. If you speak French, you can see how much I butchered that, but I tried my best.
That was beautiful, Andy.
Thank you, Carbonized. But he looks great, I think. Yeah, of course, he always does.
Yeah. I love the look of it from the sense of that, he's fancy, but there's no tie. 'Cause I don't think it's a white tie. He has no tie, right? There's no bow tie. There's no, yeah. It's fancy, but it's not fancy. I love that. It's a little surreal though, eh?
Yeah.
Just thinking about it.
It's seriously, 1 year ago, he was stuck in that trial against his life for everyone. That's why I was getting emotional to watch this man get to smile and go out there to the support again. It's encouraging. It's encouraging. The world we live in, if everyone just wants to knock everyone down and believe the worst and only, it's like I just don't get it. Lift her up, but then keep knocking him down. If you're at least going to take the stance of they were both bad, which I wouldn't agree with, at least how can you not at least call her? You know what I mean? I don't get why there's even still an argument about this. It's time we all move on. And good for him to finally be able to get to move on because this fast forward, rewind 2 years ago, he wouldn't have been able to do this.
Yeah, no.
They were removing him from films. It's unreal. We saw Mads Mikkel comes in. He replaced him in a movie that he should have been in. For what? It made no sense. So to see him back in here winning this big, it means a lot. It's massive. And I hope the film's good. I don't know. We'll see how reactions come in. Most of them, a lot of maybe in French, but I wonder how that works because not everyone who goes can speak French. Do you think they have it in both English and French?
I'd imagine
wonder.
they probably have a subtitles option, or if anything, I've been in a number of theaters that have closed captioning at the back of the theater, and sometimes you can do that in different languages.
But we're
and then
in
people-
France, so it's
I know,
like
but people have, but like you can get like a mirror that sits in front of you, clips onto like
okay.
your seat, and then you could see what's being said. That's how a lot
Got
of
it.
people that have hearing issues are able to enjoy
Interesting.
movies at the theater. But I wonder if that is a thing. Maybe with
Seriously.
this premiere,
I think we
no.
can expect
I
a
would say
standing
in France,
ovation once we get
it's
inside
cons,
the movie
it's
theatre.
expected. But I
Let's take a
think
look
we
at
will
this.
have options in North America probably
Johnny
to see this
Depp,
film
My Way,
with
one of
adequate
the first,
subtitles and things of that nature.
strong
And here
pictures
she's walking in.
hand
I love he's
hand.
clapping for her. It's her film.
Applauded. There we have Pascal Grégory, Diego Lefour. Benjamin Laverne. This is the 76th Cannes Film Festival. Thank you, Victor. Thank you for sharing the red carpet with me this evening. Well, I had a ball. Let's leave the floor to Chiara Mastroianni, shall we? Who did not go up the
Yeah,
red carpet.
two
She'll be
big
preparing
theater.
backstage,
massive.
very simple speeches. That's what she said in the press. Johnny Depp there.
That little.
Starring in the film Jeanne du Barry. He plays the role of Louis XV. There's Melville Coupeau there as well. Pierre Richard.
I hope he's feeling the love. I really do.
Hard not to at this point,
I
right?
know. I know.
So there they go, ready for the film to begin. Massive
Good
win.
evening to you all. We'll leave you. But
There
we'll
it
be back
is as they wrap it up, and then they went on to an interview, which we showed parts of previously. But there it is. The film is now, as we speak, now that as we're taping, or we're live, the film is currently happening as we watch. And there we go. Con, the red carpet experience was great, but there is the man himself. Bravo, sir. Beautiful to see. So nice to see this win, to see the smile. The whole cast get to celebrate this film, and hopefully the beginning of many, many, many more. I'm sure it will be. I'm excited. Kim, final thoughts from you.
It's just, I can't help but feel so much joy, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, and it's just such a crazy thing to think back to last year, watching him get out of the black cars and having to go into the courtroom, and now we're watching him go down this red carpet with people understanding what's happened and supporting him. It's so nice to see good news, support, positivity, and I love that this is something that so many people can come together and just find joy in and be happy about. We need that. It's wonderful.
Yeah, more photos coming in and videos as all happening, but yeah,
I
it's
love
just
the dog.
I love that Hollywood Reporter has to put out a positive story.
Yes, they do.
It's kind of encouraging. Oh, can't really screw this one up now, can you? There it is. The opening night comes out. I'm sure they'll find their way to spin it out other way, but there it is. The cast celebrating. It's just nice to see this flyer is being distributed to them. We'll get to that in a second. But nice to see, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Michael Douglas, big casts there. Brie Larson there. I guess she is watching the movie. We're waiting to see. That was her response. John C. Reilly's there. A lot of people. Elle Fanning. A lot of celebrities coming in to celebrate, and this is the film that opens it all. So bravo to Mr. Johnny Depp. We got lots more to talk about, but I'm just trimming this portion. If you are watching later, make sure you hit some of the things around me. Live viewers, I got more to talk about. Don't go anywhere. If you're not yet a subscriber or member, rather, consider doing it today. Hit that join button. Pick one of the tiers to the left. Hit that join. You'll be supporting the channel in the best way possible, helping us do our coverage. And you'll be able to catch all the replays of the full shows in case you missed them. So make sure to check those out and support while we're here. Live viewers, replay viewers, go check out It's Kim on YouTube as well. Steph the Ultra Nerd, Louis Leck over Nerd Report. We're all here giving you all the amazing coverage. And Johnny, my goodness, so proud of you, my man. What a massive win. The beginning of many, plus his Hollywood Vampires are going on tour next. And yes, I'll be there. What? I'm going to see the show in Europe. Stay tuned for more details. You're not going to miss it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.